Shut up, Ira.
Now, for every artist, there comes a time when you have to decide how much time to spend on a project, right? The thing is, I don't know if necessarily everything gets better the more time you spend on it. Maybe there's some sort of holy middle ground where you just get better return on investment. I don't know. But that's what we're finding out today, because I'm gonna be painting the same painting in 1 hour, 10 hours, and 100 hours. That's a long time. Why did I do this again? First, we gotta establish some ground rules. So rule number 1, I can only use the same size canvas.
I already broke rule number 1, but they didn't have 3 canvases the same size, okay? I now have 2 of this and 1 of this, but it's basically the same size, so I don't think it matters.
Rule number 2, I can only spend the given amount of time. So once the timer's out, I'm done. No matter where I am in the process. 3, 2, 1. Oh god, my arms. Rule number 3, they all have to have the same composition, same color scheme, basically look the same. To make that as fair as possible, I'm gonna make a sketch first, and that means it's sketching time. We have a winner! It's like a white mystical forest with this blood tree in the middle. And I'm gonna paint a warrior setting down her sword at the very front here, and then have lots of little swords around here, so it kind of looks like a holy place where the warriors give up their craft. This is day 1, painting number 1 in 1 hour. This is gonna be a disaster. I've spent half the time already, and I'm painting so freaking fast. I've never painted this fast my whole life. And my arms are feeling it. They are so sore. We'll see how much form I can actually put in here, so it starts looking 3D and not just blob-like. Half an hour to go. God, it just gets sloppier and sloppier. 1 minute, 9 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Oh God, my arms. I didn't realize before I put them down. Ow. I don't think it's too bad for an hour. I'm most fond of my little stick man in the foreground here. There's no way I'm gonna have time for anatomy in an hour. That's just out of the question. I got the main elements down, at least. The main colors. It's just lacking a bit of form. But I'm also thinking, if I can manage this much in 1 hour, I'm a bit nervous about spending 100 hours. It's gonna be a trial of patience, that's for certain. I'm really looking forward to starting this 10-hour one because it's just right in my comfort zone. It's usually the time I spend on a painting. Anyway, I'm already nervous about the 100-hour one. I've never spent that much time on a painting. Never. But first, warm up, 10-hour one. This is day 1, painting number 2, 10 hours. Let's go. There's only 1 more hour on the clock, so we only have time for some more final details, and then done. 1 hour countdown. Man, yesterday was the longest day I've ever spent painting. First the 1 hour painting and then the 10-hour right after. I went home so late. So I didn't actually have time to process what this turned out to look like. I'm happy with it, but I just think I went a bit overboard with the light rays. I got very much carried away. I was like, yes, more lights, and now it's a little much. But other than that, I think the tree turned out pretty cool, and the leaf effect right here turned out quite nice. But, you know, characters are hard, so that's probably the part I'm least happy with. The hardest part is just getting started, so let's not overthink this and just get something down on the canvas. Day 2, painting, number 3, 100 hours. Let's go. But now, before we move on, it's time for an ad for Displate. If you haven't heard about them before, Displate creates these beautiful, one-of-a-kind metal posters. And they have a huge variety of different designs available, both from individual artists, such as these gorgeous neon vibes by Phase Runner, or the Magic Japan collection by Yagidan, as well as official brands like Marvel, Fallout, Assassin's Creed, Dungeons & Dragons, and etc. Since my favorite game of all time is The Witcher, I was so excited to see how much amazing artwork they had from the game. I mean, just look at these beauties. They're also super easy to attach to the wall. You just clean the wall, apply the sticker, apply the magnet, and boom, done. That's it. And now I can even switch it out whenever I want. I just boop, bloop, new one. Easy. So if you think this sounds interesting, you can get a 25% discount if you buy 1 or 2 Displates, or 29% if you buy 3 or more by using our link down in the description. And back to the project. 30 hours on a background. Ah! If you told me, if I were just to look at this and you told me this took 30 hours, I'd say no. I don't know, but all the little bushes, all the little details, it all takes so much time. And I can just feel my patience going every time I start painting again. So in order not to start rushing it, because I can feel like after half an hour I start rushing a bit and go faster and faster, I just have to stop, take a little break and come back, start over. And I'm doing this over and over and over again, and I can feel my patience just go. Let's paint. Excuse me? We're at 19 hours? When did that happen? I feel like I just looked at the clock and it was 50 and now it's 19. What? I know I kind of got lost in painting the bark because it was just so hypnotizing and nice. I really didn't think I was gonna have too little time at the end. I thought 100 hours would be way more than enough, but now it suddenly, I mean, I guess I gotta put my speed boots on and go faster! Gotta paint fast! No, it's this way. $100, baby! Yes! Oh! It's finished! Oh. Now, just quickly before we do the comparison between the paintings, I want to share some exciting news! Our sketchbook has been sold out for a long time, and after many requests, we are now doing a brand new sketchbook. Just have a look at this! Oh, I am just in love with how this turned out. I mean, just look at that green-gold combo. And it now also has gold on the spine and custom end sheets. I don't know why I'm so excited about that, but look! I've already started using mine for some gouache paintings and some portraits. It's got the same paper as the previous one, so it's great for gouache, acrylics, sketching. It's got 200 pages and it's now available for pre-order. It's gonna be a limited run only, so make sure to grab one if you like it. I will leave a link to our website down below. Tis time to compare. Let's first put up the 10-hour one. I haven't looked at this since I painted it. Oh, and the 1 hour. This looks so sad now. With the little stick man and the stick. They look like those cocktail swords just stuck in the ground. It's kind of funny how much you can do in 1 hour. You really get the composition and the colors down really quickly. But the difference between this one and that one is not that big. Honestly, like if you squint and look at this, it just looks like this. Let's see now between the 10-hour and 100-hour. Okay. That's a much bigger difference. Holy. The amount of textures and details in this compared to this is just, it's ridiculous. I thought there would be some difference, but I did not think that there would be this big a difference between the 10-hour and 100-hour. I guess there is no holy middle ground, even though I kind of wanted it to be. In short, conclusion, time pays off. Who would have thought? I feel like every time we do a painting video, I'm asked if we can do prints. So if you would like a print of this, then please let me know down in the comments. We might be able to do a limited run of prints, and if so, I will let you know on Instagram and keep you posted over there. So follow us. And that means it is time. Let's have a look at the final result!